Well, if you guys have watched Cisco's review of any pistol caliber carbine in this past year or so, you're gonna remember that he said 2022 is the year of the pistol caliber carbine. Well, I'm afraid to admit it, but maybe he's right. What's going on, Mail Gang? It's your boy Boaz, and today we're going to be going over yet another review of a pistol caliber carbine, but it is not just any regular pistol caliber carbine. This is the newest Zion Arms, officially licensed by R&D Precision, PW9 MOD 1 carbine. Not the PDW, not the SMG, this is the carbine, and we're going to go over what that means exactly in a second. As you guys might know, Zion Arms is a newer airsoft company that has just entered the airsoft business, and earlier last year they have released the original Zion Arms, officially licensed by R&D Precision, PW9 SMG PDW. It has, a shorter 4 to 5 inch outer barrel and rail system, but this new entry here is going to be the carbine version, which has a longer 10-inch rail system and barrel. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This has been Boaz. We upload every week. Make sure to subscribe for more content. In all seriousness, the Zion Arms PW9 carbine externally does come with a very nice, sleek, and aggressive billet-style receiver, true to the real deal R&D Precision PW9. It just looks so cool the way that they just cut all the unnecessary crap away from the receiver. It just looks... oh, I can't get over it. Right off the bat, one of my first impressions of the PW9 Mod 1 is going to be the finish. I can easily tell they're using some kind of high quality paint, or they're using some kind of anodizing technique for both the receivers and the handguard, because it looks a lot better than a lot of the metal airsoft guns that you see on the market today. In fact, it looks very satin. It looks very matte compared to a lot of the options out there. And Zion Arms is coming out with 3 total colorways for this particular model. So you'll get one in the nice standard black with that fantastic finish, and you're gonna get one in the flat dark earth bronze, again in that similar finish. And if you want something flashy, Zion has you covered with a very shiny silver model as well, if that's what you're going for. Anyway, on the top here, we have a full travel monolithic rail, which is great. You can put whatever optics that you want without any interruptions in the rail space. Going back to the receiver, you just have your standard M4 AR style fire controls, which is great because the majority of us airsofters are M4 users anyway, so nothing new that you have to learn when you pick up this gun. Moving towards the front, we have this so aggressive and sleek and nice looking M-LOK reel from R&D Precision. Zion, come here. Can you sell these separately as well? Because I would like to buy 5, and all 5 of them are for Cisco, just letting you know. Thank you. And moving to the tip, it does come with the very nice attachable Lego block style compensator. You just love to see it. I love how this looks. It just looks so unique. It's not your typical like A2 style birdcage or anything. It does kind of give you a little extra bit of spice to that mayo. Moving down towards the rear, you have a very aggressive flat face trigger, which is really great ergonomically, especially if you're spamming the hell out of your trigger. And you have an ergonomic pistol grip. You have an ambidextrous sling plate here on the rear, metal buffer tube, and it does come with a nice slim Delta style stock. A couple more features or details, as I like to say, about the Zion Arms PW9 carbine is first going to be the charging handle. Even though it is not ambidextrous, they do have an extended latch over here, which makes accessing the hop-up unit that much easier. Speaking about accessing the hop-up unit, the gun does come with a functioning bolt catch. Thank you, Zion Arms. It is such a great detail to see, just because if you guys don't have this feature on your airsoft guns, I mean, you know the vibe. You just pull the charging, you have to hold it open like this, just to hop up unit and like do some of this crap, It is kind of a chore to do on the field. Once you have the functioning bolt catch, it's just so much easier to adjust the hop up. Speaking about the bolt, the ejection port here on the receiver is a purpose-built 9mm style ejection port and mock bolt. Thankfully, Zion Arms didn't go the lazy route and just include just a standard M4 style upper receiver. I mean, tons of companies do that. Finally, the most functional aspect of the gun is going to be the oversized controls, specifically the magazine release, just because traditionally on an M4 or AR-15, the magazine release is kind of small, so your finger does have to be precisely over the button to release the magazine. However, with the Zion Arms PW9 carbine, It is an oversized, giant, chunky square of a skeleton mag release. So your finger doesn't have to be exactly over where the mag release should be. You can kind of hover around the general area, still allow you to depress the mag release and make your reloads that much speedier. One thing to note real quick, guys, is the barrel, especially if you guys are going to be attaching tracer units or mock suppressors or different kind of muzzle devices on the PW9 carbine, is that the barrel is actually slightly recessed into the rail. So the rail system itself is 10 inches long. However, the barrel stops at 9.5 inches, which is why if you look closely here on this Lego block muzzle brake, is that it is slightly recessed into the gun. It does look cool, but if you guys are going to be attaching tracers or mock suppressors or anything, you will need a 1-inch barrel extension to clear it. Internally, the PW9 carbine will share the same great internals as its older, smaller brother, the PDW SMG. Okay, so internally, it is a fully compatible standard version 2 gearbox with your standard 18-to-1 gear set, full metal rack piston, a high torque motor, and it does come with a quick change spring system. Moving over to the hop-up unit, it is a nice rotary style hop-up with a 6.03 precision inner barrel. And the crowning jewel for all Zion Arms guns, including the PW9 carbine, is going to be the Nebula MOSFET. Man, it is such a beast and a tank of a MOSFET. If you look at our older videos, you'll see that we abuse the hell out of it, and it has come out smiling, and it's chock full of really good features. Out of the box, it comes with active braking. You can program your full auto to be instead 2-round bursts, 3-round bursts, 4-round bursts, or even 5-round bursts if that's something that you want. And it does come with a semi-auto only mode. If your field or the event that you're doing requires that, it can do it. And if you're really sadistic, you can program the full auto to become a binary trigger mode. And because this is a higher end MOSFET, the gun does come straight out of the box, wired to Deans. Thank you, Zion Arms, G&G, take notes. Everyone, let's just all agree across the board. I'm talking to industry people here. Just wire all your guns and your batteries to Deans, please. Now let's talk about the magazine. It does come with a 120 round mid-cap magazine. Thank you, Zion Arms, for including a mid-cap, not a high-cap. But you'll be happy to see that the Zion Arms PW9 carbine, just like its predecessor, does come with a standard AR9 style magazine. What I mean by that is that it's using the classic Army spec. Yes, that is undisputably now the standard for pistol caliber carbine magazines, okay? If anyone else tries to say something else is standard, no, it's not, okay? Because Zion Arms makes magazines for these. Obviously, Classic Army makes magazines that will fit this gun, okay? Lancer Tactical, in fact, even makes magazines that are compatible with this gun, okay? And even PTS, okay? If PTS makes a magazine that's compatible with this gun, you know it's using the standard AR9 magazine. Real quick, you didn't hear from me, but Zion Arms is coming out with a curved magazine design. PTS, this is your sign, this is your time. Come out with the curved magazine design as well. Now, after going on and on about how much I love the PW9 carbine, I'm going to talk about a few things I do not like about the PW9 carbine. First of all, it's not gas blowback. So somebody please make a gas blowback pistol caliber carbine. And I wish someone made a flared magazine wall for this. Like, Zion, please just make an aftermarket attachment for these. It'll be so sick. And finally, the gun does not come with any iron sights. I mean, I get it. Like, it's supposed to be like a competition style gun. They want you to put an optic on it. So, I mean, there's that, but no iron sights. These Zion Arms officially licensed R&D Precision PW9 carbine chronos in at 370 to 380 FPS using a .20 gram BB and has a rate of fire of 19 BBs per second using an 11-1 LiPo. All right, I already know how this gun's gonna perform, but for your guys' sake, let's go shoot this gun. All right, we're out here at the range with the very new Zion Arms PW9 Mod 1 carbine. Oh man, does she look pretty? We put on that nice short dot because again, it's a competition style gun. You know, you see it out there. Nice little minimalist hand stop. Got a 11-1 LiPo battery in here, and with the included 120 round magazine. Oh, that fits so nice. All right, and we got a target out roughly around 200 feet away. I mean, you know the vibes again. We're testing field conditions here. Loaded in the magazine, .30 gram BBs, like you know me. Heavy, I like it heavy, all right? But we're gonna give it a couple test shots and see how she does. I'm gonna actually adjust this. All right, we're at the 4x zoom already. Okay, oh, I'm gonna aim it up a little bit. Oh, wow, okay. Holy moly, yeah, it's reaching out there. We have a little bit of a headwind, as you can hear. Holy moly.
It is lifting.
Yeah, it's seriously getting out there. Holy crap. And that trigger, you could spam the hell out of the trigger, and there's a car coming. Hold on. Anyways, before we're really interrupted, we actually had a delivery truck come in from a distributor, so sorry about that. But picking up where we left off, this is a very spammable trigger. Like, the trigger response is just instant. All thanks to that Nebula MOSFET from Zion Arms. Again, fantastic MOSFET. My only gripe about the trigger is that for a competition style gun, I would say the trigger pull is a little long. But honestly, if you throw in like an aftermarket trigger, you can shorten that right up. Yeah, but I love that flat trigger. I'm gonna just dump the rest of the mag here in full auto. Dude, that sounds menacing. All right, I'm gonna load this back up and we're just gonna do some more full auto. Okay, I loaded the gun back up with 0.3 gram BBs. Even though this is not a flared mag well, honestly, Zion, please come out with something, you know, it'll look so sick. But even without the flare, I think it goes in reasonably pretty well. So if you're gonna do a speed reload, you know, you're not really in trouble. I have this set up to full auto, so I'm just gonna shoot it some more. Yeah, I love how sharp that sounds. I don't know if that's because of the muzzle brake or something, but it just sounds scary. I mean, it just keeps going. Yeah, that's freaking sick. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think the trigger response, and especially because of the rotary hop-up and the precision barrel that comes included with the gun, honestly, I think that it's easily capable of reaching out to a field distance. So if you're gonna do like a longer range build with the pistol caliber carbine, again, perfect with the magnified optic, honestly, and it still very much looks like a vibe. After the shooting test, you might be thinking, wow, the PW9 carbine shoots pretty damn well. So how much does all of this cost? Well, the Zion Arms officially licensed R&D Precision PW9 Carbine Mod 1 retails for $325 at Airsoft GI, and make sure to use the Wamba combo for the best savings in Airsoft. Well, $325, so this definitely is not what we would call a budget-friendly gun. However, it does come with a full metal body and full metal construction, and it does come with a MOSFET that you can actually use out of the box. I mean, range and accuracy and rate of fire and all that performance, it does perform like a higher end airsoft gun. It's completely aftermarket compatible. I mean, even externally, the rail system, you can use other rail systems. I don't know why you'd switch it out, but you can. If you look at other pistol caliber carbines that have the same features, you're looking at the higher $300 range anyways. So I would say that this is very competitively priced for what you're getting. My final thoughts on the PW9 carbine is that this is a surprisingly unique and refreshing take on the PCC format, because if you look anywhere else, you're going to notice that everyone else is using the same old 4 to 5 inch outer barrel and handguard setup, which makes the gun honestly look more like a submachine gun rather than a pistol caliber carbine. In fact, the only other alternative out there that uses this longer format barrel setup is going to be the X98 by Classic Army, which is significantly more expensive than the PW9 carbine. And overall, I just love the way that Zion Arms styled and modeled the PW9. It looks so aggressive and almost futuristic, I might add. But it looks straight up like a competitive shooting style build, instead of like this weird limbo space that a lot of PCCs are, where it wants to be half tactical and half competition style shooting. This is a purely competitive style build, which is why this gun does not come with iron sights, and it comes with this really fancy looking compensator, and this gun has lightning cuts everywhere on it. So this is perfect if you want to do like a John Wick style build or like some kind of like agency style loadout. This gun is perfect for that. And again, it's very impressive that Zion Arms has managed to make a unique looking gun in a world where pistol caliber carbines are quite honestly flooding the airsoft market. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and checking out our overview of the new Zion Arms PW9 carbine. Let us know what you think about the gun in the comments section down below. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe for more content. We upload videos every week. If you would like to directly support our YouTube channel and help keep the lights on and the cameras rolling, make sure to stop by Airsoft GI for all your airsoft needs and for this new pistol caliber carbine. This is Boaz from Airsoft GI, and we'll catch you next time, Mayo Gang.
Dinner.
Action!